One of the most common things Marshall and I get told when it comes to our work is, how is this so high quality? Like, how did you guys make this on no budget?
Sangeetha and I actually have done this so many times with our many years of experiences and projects. I think it's just become second nature to us to create things on a small scale but make it look like the way it does. And I will commemorate everyone who's helped us on this project because it looks fantastic. To create something this grand on a small budget, it's like anything, you need a lot of passion for your project and you also need a lot of determination to get it done.
You do have to be creative and you have to look at all the little details you can include to zhuzh the whole thing up and make it exciting.
During this whole process, there have been so many moments where it's been difficult, or, you know, we felt like, oh, how are we going to do this? How are we going to get this location? How are we going to finish editing this? But at the end of the day, you just have to continue forward and realize why you're doing this project. I think that's a big one, to understand the purpose of why you're creating this and who's it going to go out to, who's it going to inspire. And I think that's the extra drive that helps you through when you get through the tough times.
A lot of the tracks you'll see through the series are from the early 2000s. The early 2000s was sort of our childhood in a way, and it's sort of the time when our dreams were sparked. You know, a lot of the movies from that time, a lot of the music from that time, they really inspired us in ways that a lot of films and series and music doesn't really do for us anymore. So we wanted to bring that back, and through adding that bit of nostalgia, you know, a lot of this music was also very hopeful.
Hey! Used to Miss Best Actress!
So costuming, we collaborated with the very talented duo behind LAKSHMI. So a lot of the pieces that you'll see in there, a lot of the styling is from them. I'm wearing LAKSHMI at the moment as well.
Exactly. Wait, how do you know Rocky?
Come on, bro, I'm not that young.
So acting and filmmaking at the same time is no easy feat. I think a lot of the time, you know, we create our work and we put it out for audiences to see, and they don't really see the behind the scenes of what it took to get to that point. It is a lot of long hours, a lot of sleepless nights, going to our part-time job and coming home and straight away working on something until midnight, going to bed and doing it the next day. It's hard work, it's definitely not easy, and you really have to be able to know every role in a production to oversee every single part of the production. Being able to bounce off Marshall in that way as a partner and as a co-creator just makes it all the more easier.
I think what's important when you're being in front of the camera and also behind the camera at the same time is, again, you have to think about the purpose of why you're doing this. If your purpose is strong, you know why you want to create this project, you know what impact it's going to have, I think it's easier to kind of navigate between the two because you have a very clear vision, because you're doing two separate roles, but the vision is still the same. And I think you have to also trust your team, obviously, because having Sangeetha in this project, being a co-creator, like, I trusted her completely in terms of writing, directing, everything. And I think when it came to even shooting our own episodes, you know, we directed each other and we helped each other. And I think having a good partner like that really makes a difference between creating something great and just creating something very mediocre. It's very difficult getting any project here off the ground. It's very difficult in general, but I think YouTube is a very good platform, and I think it's a creator's platform where it values good content. For us, YouTube was a very obvious choice because once we make the series, we can just put it out there and everyone can see it. I think it just made sense, and because it's made for the people, I mean, that's pretty much what YouTube is meant to be.